Hey friends, Anand again. So this is my next video to create a login screen using React Native for iOS and Android. So in this video, I'm gonna learn how to create a login screen in React Native. And again, like this video is not for masters or experts in React Native or in mobile development. So this video is just for sharing some knowledge or learning purpose. So this video is only for the people who really want to learn and willing to learn. So okay, so this is the previous project, the app I created before. Um, Let me open this project. So this is the project I'm using, Bitcoin. I close all the rest of the stuff. And then in the Bitcoin, we know that this is the app.js. And I already created all these routers, blah, blah, blah stuff. So I'm going to remove all this router stuff. And then I'm just going to use a component called simply login. So I think I already have this login component over here. Right over here I have the login. So I'm gonna remove all these guys. My objective in this video to just create a login screen. Okay, so let me remove all these guys. Okay, cool. So let me refresh the app. Yeah, so this is the go to home, and this is our login component over here. So it says go to home. So I'm gonna remove everything. Let's see what will happen. I should get an error. Yeah, I'm getting an error. Okay, so I need to return a view, and then in the view, it's fine. Okay, this is a blank view. So I need to create like a styles for this. So let me copy the styles over here, and then let me paste it over here. So this is like a container. I already read all about all this stuff. So the view color, let me give the style for the view as the constant styles dot and then the container. So if we give like this, we should see a difference in the background color. Okay, style sheet is confined variable. We need to import the style sheet class from the React Native. So let me import it. Okay, so then refresh. To refresh, you need to press Command and R. Okay, here we go. So yeah, so this is the color. Just given as a background color. Let me remove all this unwanted stuff. And then I'm going to some site called Flat UI Colors. So let me choose some colors. Let me choose this color. I just copy this color, and then I'm gonna paste this color over here. So background color. Now let me refresh. Here we go. Okay, cool. So we just changed our color like this, but I don't want to keep this color. Let me choose the cloud color. Here we go. I think something is missing over here. Okay. So this is at the iPhone and in Android as well. Okay, so it's a blank screen. But now for login screen, we need a text input. Text input. And then for this text input, we need two text inputs. One is for the username, the other one is for the password. So let me see how it looks. So, but I will get an error because I forgot to import it. Okay, reload the page. Come on, dude, I don't see anything. Okay, let me give some placeholder. Placeholder equal to username. This is like a password. Here we go. So we got a username and a password over here, but you know, the password is visible, so I'm gonna refer their document in the React Native. So I think for password we need to add some property called secure text entry, something like that. So let me grab that one, and then we can just simply paste it over there. So this is the text input, and then let me find for security. Yeah, so this is the guy I need to use, secure text entry. So secure text entry equal to, we need, this is an expression, so I need to give within the curly braces. Okay, here we go. So yeah, so we made it. Okay, but the thing is, it's not looks that much great, right? So let me give a style for this. Style equal to styles dot text input, and the same for this one. Okay, so I need to create this text input in the style sheet. So I'm creating like this. So you can notice, like over here there is no space between our padding. There is no padding, so I'm going to give some padding over here. Padding is like 20 something. So let me refresh. So now we can see at least some space between username and password. And this container I mentioned, like, you know, justify content equal to center, align items equal to center. So that's why, you know, we are able to see as center. If we remove all these guys, you know, we won't see any center stuff. So I think it would be over here, right? Like, but all these stuff I made, you know, justify content and align items, all the stuff made the entire container items into center. So this is good for us. So let me add some height, like some 45, and then width some 200 over. See over here. Okay, but the text is aligned differently, so let me add like text align center. Okay, and then let me refresh the screen. Okay, here we go. Okay, I think something is missing. The color, background color. Background color. Background color. Oops. Okay, so for background color, we go back to the flat UI. So which color we can choose? Let me choose this color. Now let me go over here. Let's see how it's gonna work. Oh, cool. Okay, but I don't see the padding. So let me give some padding for the container as well. This is interesting. or margin bottom. Let me give the margin bottom equal to 20. Here we go. Yeah, so margin bottom is working, but let me remove this padding. We don't need this padding. The text input. Yeah, here we go. Okay, so we made like an input field and a password field over here like this, but we may need to add some animation. So before that we need a button, right? Like, okay, so I just checked in their side, in the React Native side, I don't want to use the button. Instead of button, I think we should use the component called touch opacity. So this one. So this wrapper for making views respond properly to touches. So I'm going to use this one. Insert a button. So under view, press down style. So this is already there. So let me remove this image. I don't want the image, but I still need the style. So let me copy this, and then let me remove. And then for the button, I need to create a button. So let me reuse the same stuff over here. Just gonna change to button, and the same with height, text align, background color will be different. Let me change the background color, but let's see how it's gonna. Okay, so I need to import this touchable opacity from React Native. Oops. Okay. Style equal to outside. Okay. What is the problem here? Oh, sorry. It should inside over here, and then this is a touch opacity, right? So it won't have anything. We need to add a text inside the touchable opacity, right? The same color. So let me add a text as login. So for refresh, okay, so even I should have a style for this. So this is a text. So I'm gonna use text stuff here. Let's see how it's. Okay, it should be styles.text, right? Yeah. Styles.text. Okay. But we don't need the margin bottom for this. So let me remove this. And then we don't need all these height and width as well. And text align. Okay, button. Margin bottom, we don't need a margin bottom for the button. Refresh it. Okay. Text align. That's fine. So text input, text input, and then let me give a color for the text. That's this color. There's no change. Do we have a text color? No, we don't have a text color. That's interesting. Anyway, so let me choose something else. Let me give this color for the button instead. Okay, and then as well as for the text. Okay, I think I don't need this one. Let me remove this. And then let's see how it's gonna work. Okay, text dot button, text align center, background color. Okay. I think better we will give this stuff to this text instead. Let's see. Yep. I think we can increase the size as well. The width to 250, and the same thing for the button, 250. Now it looks good. Here we go. Okay, so we made one thing, but let me choose the hardware and then keyboard and then toggle software. So you can see over here when this button comes, it's not looks that's nice, right? Like, and also like if I wanna use this one, it's auto capitalizing, then auto correcting. I don't want to have all these auto capitalizing and as well. So actually, even the React Native provides some components called avoiding view. So I think using this one, you know, we can handle some stuff. Okay, let me use this keyboard avoiding view for the view. Then I need to import this. Okay, and then I need to add the behavior. So behavior equal to padding. Then this entire container style should go to the keyboard avoiding view. Okay, here we go. So when we press, so this entire stuff is moving, right? Like that's nice, so that we won't give, and I don't want to have this capitalize, auto correction, all those stuff. And then for that I need to search the text input. Okay, it's this guy, text input, and then I think autocorrect, and then there is one more stuff. Auto capitalize, yeah, this one. So this is none. I think auto capitalize should be none. I'm gonna give for both the text equal to none. Then the same thing for the password. So let me refresh one more time. So cool. So I don't see any autocapitalize, but I see the auto suggestion or autocorrect, right? I don't need that one. So to do that, let me use the autocorrect. This is a boolean though. So to give a boolean value, I need to give like this, false. And then the same step for the password as well. Okay. We grab over here. So here we go. So this is the proper user experience. That user won't be frustrated, right? Like when autocapitalize or autocorrect happen. So this looks fine, but this keyboard avoiding view behavior equal to padding will work perfectly in the iOS, but in Android it will not work that much, because without giving it, Android will work perfectly. If you give it Android, like, so this is like this. If I remove this one, in Android it really works fine. So here we need to use the platform component. You can see here Android has its inbuilt keyboard avoiding view. So to avoid this guy, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to use the platform stuff. So I believe you remember this one, like if the platform is this, then do this, something like that. So I'm gonna copy the platform component from the React Native, and then here I'm gonna show if platform.os equal to iOS, okay, ternary operator, sorry, then behavior equal to padding, else behavior equal to null. So let me refresh this. So let's see what will happen. Unexpected token. Okay. So what is the issue then? Let me open this. Unexpected token, line number 13. Okay, what is the token is that? Might be this one. Yeah. I think 3 for JavaScript. And then I got to remove this one. Let's see what's gonna happen. Again, the same stuff. Okay, I already made this in one of my projects. Let me check over there just for a syntax purpose. I don't want to waste the time. Okay, here we go. This is the stuff we need. So actually what it does is behavior equal to, if platform OS equal to iOS, then behavior will be padding. If it's not iOS, then behavior is null. So if that's the case, so for iOS we see this keyboard avoiding view. For Android, we don't need to do this keyboard avoiding view. So automatically we have this guy. Yeah, so I think we created a very basic login screen using this keyboard avoiding view and all those stuff. So thank you very much for watching. If you like my video, please like, or if you would like to put some comments, please put some comments. If anything needs to be improved, I will improve it in my future videos. Thank you very much for watching.